What is up? I'm on the Mac once again. I feel like this is a very raw and authentic form that I've been trying out, and I really like it. I hope you like it as well. The topic that I want to talk about today is just having space to yourself. I feel like when I was younger and whenever I would text someone and they would take like max like an hour, I would get antsy and I would follow up on that reply because I was like, bro, like I constantly needed someone to talk to. I constantly needed someone to, entertain me. I would always be the one that would be on the Discord voice calls every single day 24/7, dude. I would camp on those calls waiting for human interaction, and I would just get, I feel like I was at a lonely place in my life and I wasn't content being in a room by myself. I remember watching a podcast from Naval Ravikant, and it was something along the line of the happy man can sit in a room by himself and the sad man cannot, something like that. And I feel like the saddest years of my life were probably the years where I couldn't sit still by myself with my thoughts and just thinking by myself and I don't know, spending time for myself. And I feel like the older I get, the more that I realize that that time to yourself is so freaking valuable, dude. And if you do not surround yourself constantly with distractions and interactions, you start realizing what you really want, what you really want, not what other people tell you what you want. You start really dialing in on what you want. And I think that's something that I've started realizing not too long ago, dude. Especially in this whole like self-improvement space that I've been trapped into ever since I was like 12 or 13. I would always listen. Oh, I'm moving my chair. I would always listen to like self-improvement YouTubers. They would tell me to do this and I would do that, but I never really had like a deeper meaning. I would never have a really deeper purpose behind what I was doing. I feel like I was making content back then because, a YouTuber told me to, because that was the next meta, to make money, and it wasn't authentic to me whatsoever, and I ended up not pursuing it fully. If I'm being honest with you, I enjoy YouTube way more, just yapping to this camera with no thoughts, no planning, no script. It's just straight yap, bro. And it's just yapping about my life and the things that I've learned. And yeah, dude, just I don't know. I really respect time to myself nowadays. And usually I would, respond super quick to people or whatever, but nowadays I barely check my phone, bro. Like, I feel like I'm so content with myself, or I'm trying to be content with myself in all honesty. Like, I don't think I'm there 100% because, dude, I still need stimuli, dude. Sometimes I fucking hop on TikTok on my laptop and start scrolling on my laptop, or I don't know, sometimes I randomly hit up a friend and I just want to talk. But that's normal, dude. Like, that is something normal. But I think what is not normal is chasing that feeling 24/7, and not like I you have to be comfortable with yourself the older you get, because at the end of the day, no one is there for you. You know what I mean? You are there for yourself. You're going to die with yourself. And I don't know, it goes back to the topic of just having that time to yourself, because I feel like that time to yourself will help you with so many freaking things, dude. It will help you with your self confidence, your mental clarity, your purpose, your drive, and so many things. And I think that is something that I've started implementing. What do I mean? I think that is something that I started implementing literally not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago, if I'm being honest with you. Just having a lot of time to myself. A lot of people say self isolation is a bad thing, but in response to that, I think you do need some type of self isolation in order to really dial down on what you want, who you really are, and I don't know, just learn your wants and needs as a human being. We're all different in some type of way. You just gotta figure it out. That goes with life, bro. You just gotta figure shit out in life. And yeah, that's really it. That's what I've been thinking about. It's just spending time to yourself. And I don't know, something that I've also been working on is just having more confidence in myself, dude. I feel like I don't have a lot of confidence in myself to succeed. I feel like I will succeed somehow in some way. Well, I think this is more in tennis. This is a little bit of tennis mental rant, but I feel like I don't have a lot of confidence in myself. I don't know why. I don't know where this stems from. Probably a shit ton of failure my freshman year. I've played varsity tennis for 4 years already, and I feel like I am pretty okay at tennis. I think I'm decent, especially in my league. But I still have doubts lingering around in my head, and I still have a lot of negative thoughts that I shouldn't have, or I shouldn't be having. But I think the antidote to that is just accepting the fact that I do have doubts. I myself have negative self talk. I think everyone has negative self talk, but I think it's just the way that I shouldn't just let it control me. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be a just a thought, just merely a thought. And I don't know. I think that's something that I'm working on as of right now. I don't know if any of you guys out there, especially you seniors or whatever, are playing sports, but yeah, that's something that I'm struggling with, just having self confidence in myself. But I think, again, negative self talk is real, it's a thing, and everyone goes through it. Michael Jordan fucking went through it. So what makes you think that I'm not going to get through it or go through it? You know what I mean? But the only thing that I can do is break through that negative self talk. Where's the book at? The obstacle is the way. That's the obstacle, the negative self talk. Fuck that, you know what I mean? Yes, it's here in my head, but fuck that. I'm not going to let it control me. It's just merely thoughts. And what I gotta do, I think anxiety relies so much on just thinking about the future, dude. But bro, I think the most beneficial thing you can do is be in the present moment, work on what it is right now, and I don't know, just be present. I think the enjoy the process thing is so important. You just have to enjoy the process, rep by rep, keyboard by, I don't know, like clicking buttons by clicking buttons, and then eventually you will become a millionaire. But it is actually goes down to the process. The little things do matter in life. And I don't know, I ranted a lot and I am tired. It is late, and I think I really enjoy this concept or this whole content thing. So please let me know if you like this stuff. I'm not ranting. I'm just teaching you, or I'm not even teaching, bro. I'm just yapping to the camera about my life experiences and what I have been learning. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna apply to your life. Please take everything I say with a grain of salt. I do not know what I'm talking about. Have a great day. Much love, and I will see you tomorrow. See ya.